What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Hearts of Iron 4 Country Roulette mod playthrough. We're currently in Mongolia. I don't think we have 111 days left of Mongolia, so this episode probably still going to be quite heavily as Mongolia. The game is slowing down, as you'd expect. We'll probably change countries quite towards the end of this episode. Like I said, there might be some episodes soon where we actually spend the whole episode as a country. The next one could be an example if we change really late in this one. I haven't really been keeping track of how long, but yeah, I think there is peace in our time. What does this do? Nationalism, no, let's not do that. Have they done all this stuff? Why can't they do this stuff? Oh, they don't have a navy. Oh, they've literally like almost finished the focus tree. Good job, Mongolia. Proud of you. Communist China is struggling. There's a big war in China, which is pretty close to us. Obviously, it doesn't involve Mongolia. They're in the Comintern. They're safe from this. Turkey looks like they're about to capitulate the Saudis, which is to be interesting. Looks like that is the Saudi capital in Turkish borders now. I don't know if that was always the capital, but it is now. Yeah, I mean, oh no, the Saudis pushed them back, but Turkey seem to have the advantage. I mean, they've made all the progress so far. That's going to be interesting to see what happens with them once this war is done. They're still very they're leaning, 60% democratic, but they are authoritarian. 2 more years, but they might change before then, and then they may join the Allies. They'd be so useful. Like, obviously the Allies right now very much focused on Africa, which is probably smart. They're not going to win in Europe at the moment. Estonia is gone. Stalin's not even like taking them up. Like, it's not even popping up and telling me there's a war. I'm in the same faction as Stalin right now. It should at least tell me. So I don't know what he's doing, but he's either doing it incredibly quickly, or there's an ability he has, I don't know, where they just give in and say, yeah, give it to me. But there you go, he's taken Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia. That's at least going to be a bit of extra strength for him. He's going to need all of it when the time comes. Reconcile French Comintern. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but the France that's left now, the Free France, is 100% democratic, and the French state, which is pretty weak, 67% fascist. I don't even know. Maybe he's just got to get past it. Maybe it's just one of those bits he's got to do. I don't know. It's a bit late for it, though. A bit late. Definitely no super strong French Comintern coming out of this. If Stalin, if he wanted to do something, he probably should have heavily backed Communist China, even got them to join his faction, but that would have been such, even then, like, Republic of China is really strong. Like, they have 90 to 200 divisions. That's not that's not very accurate. It's like, okay, now it's 100. I mean, they had at least 157 then, obviously, if that's now the minimum. 64 to 88 factories. But yeah, they look very strong. And they're going to be, if they join the Allies, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. They're not going to be able to go and help against Germany, but I mean, I guess if Japan was in the Axis, it would change. But obviously, that's all been done. Japan's just happy to sit here now, probably, and do their own thing. Don't expect to see too much more from them. They may go after the US separately still, but at the moment it's just them and Siam. They're happy doing their own thing. I don't know when the British, I swear Britain doesn't start in control of all of this. I might be wrong. I have no idea when they took it, if they don't, but maybe they do. Maybe they do start with all that. But I don't think so. Like I said, yeah, I don't really think so. But the UK's here. Free France has definitely made a comeback. The French state is now literally just this part of France that Germany has given some autonomy to. And I don't even know what, like, they didn't even do it in Spain. Like, they were just like, no, we'll keep Spain for ourselves. But let's see, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the focuses of Germany and the Soviets in particular. Turkey has won that war. They took everything. There we go. Let's see what they get up to now. I said they're still democratic, so they're probably going to join the Allies if they join anybody. 2 wars now left. Might see some new ones pop up. I know there is some justifying going on around the world. Not really sure who's doing it, but pretty sure there's some small wars that might pop up, like Bhutan, and Bhutan's dead. That was a pretty quick one. South America, deadly quiet. No surprises there. The greater good, revolutionary minds. It's all about the greater good in Mongolia. Don't know what Mongolia's greater good aim is, but there you go. Brazil would be interesting, like, to throw in the mix. They're about to go after Paraguay, who are communist. Ooh, this may change some things. I guess, if Brazil joined the Allies, that would screw the Allies. I'm not even going to lie. That would be so bad for the Allies. How long is it? 110 days. Okay, this could be interesting. Because if Paraguay joined the Comintern... Is this a fake Franco? Rafael Franco? Who is this guy? Either way, this could... Yeah, okay, so the Allies are dominating in Africa right now. So there's still hope. I mean, they've got North America as well. But I imagine Germany are just sitting there right now, looking very strong. I haven't even looked. Germany, 60... Okay, never mind. 61 to 79 divisions. Nothing too scary. The French state have 0. 51 to 113. Okay, it's not very accurate, but we can only guess. Italy, 22 to 48. They don't look that strong. Fielded manpower is actually lower than the Allies. Obviously, the Allies are just in different places. How is that possible? Like, how... Is Germany just a lot lower than we thought? Oh, okay, they do now have 1 million losses. That has shot up quite a bit. I think they're trying to naval invade the UK, and they're not doing very well at it. It's not going great for them. Although that little sliver of the Axis disappearing there. There's actually a little bit of French state land here, but Italy falling. German Congo's pretty surrounded now as well. Still Madagascar to get rid of as well. Oh, and there we go. Brazil declared war on Paraguay. Will Paraguay join the Comintern? That is the all-important question. Brazil definitely have the division advantage. See how this goes for them. Just go and watch this because the other war, you can't really see where the action is. And I'm sure Mongolia, we're not missing anything important. 39 days left as Mongolia. So yeah, we will probably get an episode change. Country change towards the end of this episode. That's nice. German Congo's capitulated. There you go. So Africa, much closer to being under Allied control. Oh, there we go. Extra research slot. Mongolia could definitely do with that. And then they will have to go down the political sphere part of their tree. I assume they'll go communism. They don't really have a choice, do they? I guess that's something I've not got that far in Hearts of Iron 4 games. Like my games, I think the wars usually break out early and stuff. But yeah, once all the basic sort of nations get forced down that part of the tree, that might make it quite interesting. See what happens. Events or decisions. I think that's just a reminder to me that it is going to change this month. Yeah, it is. Okay, Brazil is slowly winning. It might take the capital here. No faction joining, which is good news kind of for the whole world. Because if Paraguay joined the Comintern and Brazil joined the Allies, that would screw the whole world. That would just be so good for the Axis. Because there wouldn't be a winner between these two. There is still a few other small factions out there. Obviously all the ones in Europe are now gone. There is a landing there. I see it. The Allies. And they're actually expanding outwards this time. Good job. Is this the US or France again? French state. Venezuela v Colombia. Venezuela have joined the Axis. Colombia joining the Allies. South America's starting to get interesting. Have we broken Hearts of Iron? Is that what we've done? There is 2 pretty big wars in South America right now. And obviously, the Allies and the Axis, they're not fighting. Because I don't think the French state have no divisions. The UK have none here. But this could play a part in it too. But we'll see. Obviously, the UK and the US are over here. So if that war, if Venezuela and Colombia gets merged into the big World War II war, then I kind of feel for Venezuela. Because not only will Colombia probably aren't going to be pushovers. They're about similar size. Actually, Venezuela probably had the edge, but if the US get down here, then obviously Colombia's going to win. But yeah, it's good Paraguay didn't join for now. The US guaranteed them, but didn't protect them. I mean, why would they protect a communist nation? It doesn't really make sense. But either way, I think someone said to me it's only if they go down a certain part of the tree anyway, of their focus tree, that they actually have to step in or whatever, so it doesn't really matter. 12 days left as Mongolia. It's going to be interesting. There's not many countries left that aren't having interesting games. I shouldn't say that. I'll definitely jinx it. If I get Germany, I don't think I can get... I don't know if it'll give me the Soviets again. I don't know if it's random 100% or does it take the countries out or not. I haven't looked. But if we became Germany or the Soviets again, we would try and put them on the path, obviously, to each other. Peru has joined the Axis for no apparent reason. Not sure where that came from. Okay, yeah, that war has now merged Colombia and Venezuela, and Peru... Oh, and Venezuela's dead. They just lost everything at one go. Problem for Colombia is they've now got Peru as well. That sucks. Brazil, though, they need to avoid temptation to join the Allies, okay, Brazil? You just need to finish off Paraguay first, take their land, and then maybe join the Allies afterwards. Don't do it now, you will screw over the Allies. I feel like Colombia will get support from the US. I can't see. One day, here we go. Who next? I don't know if looking at a country makes it more likely. Let's see. We should become Mongolia again? No, it didn't change. Wait. Completed. What? I'm lost. That shouldn't have happened. What next country change? Venezuela has capitulated. I think it tried to change me to someone that died. That's weird. Let's switch it off. Switch it on again. 180 days. Randomize country. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Didn't work. I think it's because someone... I think I might have changed to Venezuela as they capitulated. Very random, but I don't know. Something obviously happened. Either way, Finland up in Europe. Oh, there we go. Brazil took 2 states. If they were to join the Allies now, that'd be okay. That'd actually be really useful to the Allies. Well, obviously the Axis gaining Peru, that extra member. Let's see what Peru can do. I'll be interested. I don't think Finland have got anything. Obviously they've already white peaced once with the Soviets. I think they're okay. But, 80 political power. Why do you... Wait, where's your political power? How have you lost so much? They're pretty democratic up here in Finland. They're not a member of the Allies, and they probably... Oh no, Norway's doing fine. Maybe they would be okay to join the Allies. Can we ask to join? Hey UK. Ask to join faction. But it would put us into that war. I don't really want to... Who is the État indépendant du Congo? That's definitely French, how you're meant to say that. A French accent. Oh my goodness, Free France. Yeah, I don't see this État du Congo. Do you? I don't see it in there. What is that? It looks a weird texture when we're here. Yeah, I don't know who that Congo nation is. Are they on here? And whose faction are they part of? Nope, I don't see them. Okay, well that was weird. It said they're at war with them, but they're not here. German Congo's gone, so that was a bit weird. Either way, Finland, what are we researching? Hopefully something to keep us warm. Please tell me you have radio. Oh, seriously, this is how the AI gets handicapped. They just don't go radio. Now I understand why the AI... That's all they do, and they want to put the game on easy. See? Well, I imagine on easy it gets even easier. This is on, like, the standard. Don't worry, I only played on easy once, and that was by accident. And I think I even owned up, and I'm also pretty sure that was EU4, not HOI4, so it doesn't really matter. But either way, that was a fun campaign. I remember. I probably still died, like, it doesn't make... Okay, wow, Republic of China, I only just noticed they did take all of this back. Communist China, poor little Mao. Oh my goodness, Mao. How did this happen? This is the end, my friend. Goodbye. Well, this could be... How is this war close still? The states he has here... Japan declared war on the field. Japan, do you know what you just did? This makes things very interesting. See, I thought Japan may not play another part, but nope, they decided... German, British, Indian. These will merge, I believe. Because I don't... Yeah, what the heck? Japan, did you leave your faction? No. Japan... Okay, I think Japan are in the same war, though. German, British, Indian war. Like, Japan's not in this one. Is Japan in this one, though? I mean, I don't know why the second one's there, though, if Japan is in this one. Yeah, Japan v the US and the Allies. Well, this one's just... The other one's just the Allies, so I don't really know. They should merge at some point once everyone's called in. There you go. Japan joining the Axis. Not joining the Axis, but the side of the Axis. That'll make it difficult. Obviously, when Stalin joins in, that will be more difficult. The Republic of China, though, seem like they will win soon. I don't see Mao getting out of this now. He is surrounded. He is in trouble. And yeah, I mean, the Republic of China, if they were to join the Allies, that could at least help the Soviets maybe when that war came around. Help for France. Again, France isn't here. They're literally in Africa. That landing was pushed back again. I think they can get here pretty easily, and then Germany and Italy have to come over. But they do seem to deal with it okay. It's another failed naval invasion, maybe? Or an iceberg. I don't know what that sign is. One or the other. Finland. Oh, they have no political power for me to spend. This sucks. Build engineering schools. Like, oh, they have a cool focus tree. Unite the Nordic countries. No, you missed that one. I can't even go for that. Neutrality focus. German military aid. Join the Axis. Let's not do that. Defend the fatherland. Mutual defense pact with Sweden. Sweden are pretty... Oh, no, we've got to go this way. Seriously. Seek membership of the Allies. See, that would have been cool. But, no. Can't go this way. Can't go this way. There is not much options here. We can do this. The Åland question. Fort's probably pretty good. Nicaragua v Costa Rica. That is interesting. Okay, let me just check this is working. It says 100. Okay, in the future I might just have to click the randomize button and keep track, but that's going to be a weird one. Okay, Costa Rica seems to have made a good start, if I remember correctly. They didn't have this. Maybe they were a bit bigger than I thought. I wonder if they'll join factions, though. Okay, yeah, German-British wars all merged again. Japan is now backing up the Allies. But it's still... Again, it's not particularly accurate numbers, and there's a bit of overlap, but it does seem like the Allies still have the lead manpower-wise. Germany have a ton of factories, but imagine low manpower with 1.15 million losses. That is more than everybody else. Everyone else is in the thousands. There's a couple of hundred that Mexico lost a lot. Italy's, 750,000, just over. The UK's at 800k. Interesting. The US 126,000 already, mainly to Mexico. Didn't lose anywhere near as much as Mexico though. Nicaragua, Costa Rica. Don't think they're going to join. Okay, let's do this interesting politics stuff. German military aid, join the Axis. That would be an interesting one. What does the Moscow Armistice do? Is it war with Soviet Union? No. Could add Finland to the Axis. I don't think they need the help. The Axis, so I'll defend the fatherland instead. Colombia's done pretty well so far. There's still a weird patch of Venezuela. I don't even know how this got here. I assume this is Peru pushing through. Yeah, that makes sense. It's not just a random blob of Venezuela that somehow showed up. Wow, it has been 17 minutes. Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.